I'll go up to you there. Yes, let's hear from you. Come on.
Is Miliband not making a large mistake by not disregarding the idea of an SNP coalition? Surely if he was to do so, then those on the left in Scotland would be more inclined to vote Labour, and as such would grant Labour more power and more chance of gaining a majority.
What do you think he should do?
I think if Miliband was to openly disregard the idea of an SNP coalition...
Rule it out?
Yeah, I think he'd have more chance of getting a majority.
Lucy Powell, why doesn't he do that?
Well, I mean, I've made the position pretty clear, but
yeah,
I
he's
think...
saying, why doesn't he rule it out?
I mean, I think the point is that we... this is for the electorate to decide the outcome of this election. You'll all be pleased to know. And we have to set out our stall on what we believe in, why we think we've got the best policies for the country. And I honestly think the minute you start looking like you're either conceding defeat or you're interested in sort of backroom deals in smoke-filled rooms over things you've got no control over, you lose the essence of what the election is about. I stood as a candidate in the last election against the Liberal Democrats in my next-door constituency. If I had £1 for every person who said to me at that election that they were voting Liberal Democrat because they wanted to see a slightly more left-wing Labour government, I would have been a very rich person. They couldn't believe it in that constituency when, in the end, then the Liberal Democrats went into bed with the Tories, because once the electorate kind of decides the outcome of the election is not clear, then you lose control. It becomes about politicians, in a closed room, having discussions amongst themselves. So if you want a clear outcome, if you want a Labour government, you don't want a Conservative government, then you have to
then why don't you rule out these discussions that lead to coalitions?
Well,
so we won't have discussions.
I think I've been pretty clear about.
Well, you're talking about smoke-filled rooms, exactly what happened with the Tories.
Yeah. You've been very clear, but your leader hasn't. So if you are so clear,
he said exactly the same words that I've used tonight. Honestly, he has. He said those things, and we live in this kind of world where every little word is picked up on and all that kind of thing. If people would then say,
holding you to account.
No, but people would then say, oh, Ed Miliband concedes defeat. He's not working for a Labour majority. So you've got to, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Out what
no, not at all. I think we've made it pretty. I think he has made it clear, and we have made it clear.
But if the public don't give you a clear result, you've got to work with what they give you.
Yeah.
You, sir,
we've been pretty clear about what we won't do.